Welcome. This is Rarity Goddess, and today I'm here with Just Us Jenkins. I am a micro influencer and a spiritual life coach. If you want to work with me, of course, you can head to my website, www.raritygoddess.com. That's all I got.
Hey, you guys. Welcome to Just Us Jenkins. If you are seeing me for the first time, I am Jamila, stay-at-home homeschooling mama of 3 beautiful babies. I am also a certified Reiki practitioner and owner of HealingMama.com. Okay? Today we are talking about what, Rare?
We are talking about can single women and married women be friends? Can they be friends? Is it the thing to do? Or is it caution at the door? Don't let her in.
If she's single, don't let her come knocking.
Yes. What you think about that? Like with me being single and married, I see it from both sides. And you being married now and have been single for, I'll start with you. How do you feel about that?
Oh, well, I've grown up hearing from different people in my life, that if you in a relationship, period, whether you're married, you shack it up. Do people still say that?
Yeah, my family do.
If you shack it up, if you got your man on lock, whatever, you don't have your girlfriends around your man. Like, yeah, I've even heard people say you don't even have your sister, your mama, your cousin. Okay, Sally at the grocery store can't even look at your man. You know what I'm saying? But
the neighbor over what?
Yeah, like, well, dang, like then he can't go nowhere then. Like, and I remember growing up hearing that from a lot of people in my family, a lot of friends. Like, yeah, like you're not supposed to have. Let's see. I wrote some things. I feel like, yeah, when people say that, it causes insecurities in you. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, you need to be aware. You got to be aware. That's why you got that good old intuition in that gut, baby. You need to be aware of the people that are around you. Are they able to be around your family, your man, things like that? Like, I don't mess with people if I get the bad vibes. You ain't being around my man, you ain't being around my Sharon. And that's on period. If you're married, you got 2, 3, 4, 5 husbands, wives, whatever. Okay.
Yes.
If you a sister, wife, or brother, husband, whatever.
Yes.
If your energy ain't talking what it's supposed to be talking, I'm walking. Period. What about you when you were married?
When I was married, I was told the same thing. You were told, like, don't have your friends around, your husband. And I understand, you know what I mean? Your cousins and all that stuff, because I've experienced, women flirting, family members flirting, doing some disrespectful stuff. You know what I mean?
Respectful, yeah.
And I'm not even the type that's like super, like my man is my man, but I'm not the type that's like super jealous, because some women is like, damn, like you doing way too much. Like I'm just standing here and you mad,
right? Like pressed.
Yeah, but I have had situations where I chose some. Yeah, it didn't work out, but ultimately the men that I've chosen, that's been really like, men who are providers, not saying I'm going around gold digging, but I'm just saying, like, I've had my, you know what I mean? Yeah. They were a catch, okay? They were a catch. And so women saw that. And I think it's important that you have a solid foundation with your man. And like you said, if the person's energy is not right, you're not going to be around me and you're not going to be around my man. So to answer the question, what was the damn question?
How do you feel about married women and single women being friends? Can they be around your man? Can they be around your husband?
Oh, yes. So getting to the other side of that, the drama, when I wasn't so enlightened and I wasn't careful about who I was allowing to enter into my life, into my home, I would say no back then. But now, since I'm more aware of myself, aware of my energy, aware of my circle, then I think that yes, but there should be boundaries in
Yep.
place. And yeah, and anyone that can't respect those boundaries when it comes to your husband, your family, your time, whether she's single or married, then she probably not gonna be the right one to be around friends with, you know.
Right.
But yeah, and like we were speaking about earlier, if she's single, inspiring to be married, then that's different. Or if she's, divorced, like she's been married before, she'll have a certain, depending on the personality, she'll have a certain respect for marriage. She understands,
Right.
what should and should not be done. Hey, your husband come home, girl. All right, I'll see you later. You know what I mean? Some women want to stick around after 6 o'clock. He getting off work like, oh, my husband about to come home at 6. It's 4 o'clock. Girl, you know what that means as a wife? Okay, I gotta get this house straightened up. You gotta go.
Yeah. I gotta go. I gotta stretch out.
Yeah, stretch out. Look, I said straighten up. You talking about stretch out? It's about to go down. Okay.
Right. We sleep. Okay, we sleeping. Oh, here's your food. Good night.
Yeah. Look, no, hey, that's real though. Like when you're a stay-at-home mom, you do have to make sure,
girl.
On point when they hit the door. Hey, honey.
Woo! Gotta get some coffee in the afternoon to stay up all night. Yeah, I totally feel that because I'll share, like, I've had that experience. I was the single woman aspiring to be a wife. And yeah, probably they received the same information, like, don't have these single bitches or bitches period being around your man.
Yeah.
And they were trying to act like I'm trying to learn. I'm a learner. Like, I want to learn all the things I can learn. And to me, the easiest things, yeah, of course, you have the examples of, the women in your life and stuff like that. But sometimes the curiosity of knowing someone that's the same age as you, that has that same lifestyle that you're striving to, achieve, can teach you something. And you want to be in that, you know what I mean? Like, you want to be in that. Just like here on YouTube, you looking for people that are in the same, mommy. Like for me, it's like the mommy and the homeschooling and like the, both of us share being women, mommy entrepreneurs and stuff like that. So you were looking to that people that are in alignment, right? So before this was a thing, I'm gonna find real life, people of the same age and going through the same things. And yeah, they would like, why are you trying to hang around so much? Are you trying to get with my man? And y'all, I have been with my husband since we were 19 years old. No, I'm not trying to get with your man because I got my own. Okay.
Right.
But I want to see like how it looks on the same level of where I'm coming from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just like, I mean, with anything that we do, we want to see that, like we want to witness. And yeah, like you do have people that are actively asking for your help and you don't, it's hard. Like that's where the discernment comes from. You got to know who is trying to learn from you and who is trying to steal from you. You know what I'm saying?
Girl, yes.
But I do feel like that, and that's again where the insecurity comes from. Like instead of like really finding out and talking, because I did, like I want to know how you bag him. Like how'd you get all the way into the wife world? Not the wifey, but I want to be the wife. Okay.
Let me ask you this. How did you go about doing that? Like because I've had a situation where I had a friend and she ain't know when to leave, honey. It's like, my routine. My man come home at 6. You got to be out of here by 4.
Right.
I gotta, you know what I mean? And so, how did you go about learning or trying to, get information from her?
Well, to be honest, Rarity, like after I was picking up what she was putting down, I was like, well, fuck, I got to figure this out myself. I've got to use the examples of what I've seen, from my parents and things like that. And women in my family and stuff like that, because seriously, the friends were insecure. So I never did. I would ask questions and just like kind of get shot down and like dismissed, like.
Oh, okay.
So I have to now, hindsight, maybe coming from an unhealed place or maybe having toxic experiences before played a part in like, no, I'm not trying to help you, elevate to that level. You gotta figure it out on your own, sis.
Oh yeah. Or maybe her marriage wasn't going as great as you thought.
Yeah, perhaps. That's right, because everything that glitters is not gold. Okay, but yeah, that's why I love this. I love this platform and connecting with people, connecting with women and mothers and entrepreneurs and learning and growing and glowing together, because not everybody has an example. And sometimes like we've said, like not every example is the one that you want, and sometimes you gravitate, or you're gravitating to what you're trying to attract, and not because some people do it for the wrong reasons, but you're trying to attract that for yourself, not that person's person, but attract that love and that stability and that family and that energy for yourself.
Yes. Yeah. Girl, I had a friend, just quick story, had a friend. And just for anybody watching, if you want to know whether or not a woman is coming in trying to figure out how to be a wife or trying to steal your man,
yes,
let me tell you a story. So I have a homegirl, she would come over and she would be sitting, on the couch the whole time. We chilling, we talking, I'm cleaning up, she doing her thing. Soon as my husband would come home, she up off the couch, ass out, honey, picking up the baby. Yes. One time she had on these what is like spandex with a thong straight up the middle of the ass, honey. Okay, excuse my language. Ooh, but she was sitting there the whole time. It's like, why do you wait until my husband comes home for you to act like, oh, let me pick up the baby? That's where he's going to pick up the baby first. You know what I mean? After he hugged me, he gonna go pick up the baby. He gonna get the baby a hug. And you, soon as he turned to pick up the baby, you like this. Okay. It's those type of things. Baby girl. Yeah. And then one time I'm walking, and me and him had this conversation. We would walk, like we would have this much room in front of us. Say if he's walking behind me, I'm walking. We're walking, she's coming this way. She would give me a hug. I don't believe in hugging other people's man unless I'm told by the wife, like, oh, if it's a dynamic like that, you gotta know, read the room, honey.
Right.
Okay? So she would hug me, and then she hugged him. Didn't think nothing of it. That's first time. Then we had a conversation about it. We didn't, neither of us like that. So we stood closer together. Next time, like we're down there, his body was touching my body. Girl, do you know she passed me and squashed between us? We stayed close together, squashed between us.
Oh Lord!
And gave him a hug. And I'm like, that's when I was like, oh, I see what my mama was talking about now. I see, and at first I thought I was being insecure. You know what I mean? I thought that, but you really have to be careful. You really have to be careful about who you have around, your person.
Yeah. I'll tell you another red flag. Whenever a woman, whether she's single, she in a relationship, she married, whatever, she tell you that any of her friends or ex-friends, husbands or boyfriends or boos, baby daddy, baby father, whoever was pushing up on them while they was in the house together, that's a red flag. You got to go, shush.
Yes. Oh, I thinking, that's funny you brought that up. I was thinking about that before this live. Like it's important that even if a man, and you tell me if you agree with this or not, if a man tries to push up on you, if a woman's husband try to push up on you, should you tell that woman or not?
Listen, I got a story on that. Okay. So let me tell you. One day I went at why I swear to God I just told Rarity a T-Mobile story today, but I got another one. So I had went to the phone stove and it was in the mall. And I'm walking out and I see my really good friend at the time. We were really good friends. And she had this boyfriend. He was a lot older than her and he was fast. Okay, he was fast.
Mm-hmm.
And I roll up on him, and I'm that type of friend. When I see my friends, especially my close friend, I'm gonna hug you. So I hugged her, and I stood back, and I'm very much taller than everybody in my life. And so, you know, if I don't stand back far enough, I'm not seeing you. So I stood back, and he came in, gave me a hug, and he's quite a bit shorter than me, even shorter than my husband. He's rubbing all on me, and I'm like literally like this. Ugh. And he steps back to where they were standing at, and she was like, "Why are you rubbing all on her?" And I'm like, "Yeah, why? Okay, don't let the little white boy fool you. He will snap you up. Okay,
period.
You won't catch these hands." And you know, I was like, I gotta get the frick out of here. I'm like, "Hey girl, I'm gonna catch you later." No lie, later that week, me and my cousin, we go out dancing, and I run into her manses. Okay, her mans is at the club, and I had invited her, but she said that she was going out of town or something with her mom or whatever. He is hugged up, squeezed up, squazzed up, as you said, on a whole nother shorty. So I'm like, no, I'm calling my girl. Okay. I call her. She's not answering. I was like, okay, must be because, you know, she's out of town. I left a message, multiple messages over the course of the weekend. Monday rolls up. We're back at college, whatever. And I was like, girl, why have you not called me? I told you about your man. She said, well, I talked to him about it, and he said it wasn't true. When my whole cousin, my whole self that's been with the same man, okay, since I was 19, don't want your man, okay? Seen it with my own beautiful brown chocolate eyes.
Yes, yes, honey.
Okay, I see that. And you don't believe me, okay? And why didn't she believe me? Because she thought I wanted her tiny little nugget. I don't want him.
Girl.
I don't want him.
Girl.
You know, and there's nothing wrong with having you a tiny little nugget, but I want a little nugget. He was just like, you could pick him up and put it in your pocket.
No, and that's why I asked you that question, because that's happened to me several times, and I've learned my lesson. Never. If I'm gonna stop being, what I have done now, what I've learned is stop being the girl, like stop hanging around her, because if I know that may sound bad, but you'll save yourself, people who are watching, you'll save yourself the heartache and heartbreak of your friend not choosing you. I'm sorry, it's not, you know how they say bros before HOEs?
Yep.
Women are not like that. That man could be dragging her, okay?
Dragging. And this little tiny little nugget leprechaun was dragging sis.
See, and she will, and they won't choose you. They're gonna always choose that man over you. And y'all friendship gonna be over anyway. So it's best for me. My opinion on that is like, don't even say nothing. I would rather keep your marriage, keep your relationship together, and I exit than y'all two. Cause a woman knows when her man.
Oh yeah, totally.
You know?
Yeah, and you know me, I would want to know. Okay.
I know. See, they all say that.
But me, I know who's I'm in. I would want to know. I can handle it. Okay.
Yeah.
What's the word? I can do bad all by myself. Okay.
I know that's right. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, yeah, but yeah.
I would want to know too. FYI, I'm on that train too. Like, I want to know, but don't be mad at me if I don't leave my husband. Sorry.
Right. Right.
I'm not gonna be mad at you.
Right.
But for real, sometimes you know what I mean. That's just, let's talk about the reality, not with the right or wrong. Let's talk about the reality. I may not leave my husband.
Right. Exactly. Because people be working through stuff now.
Yeah.
That's an option. That is an option.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this was way before, like way before they even. You should have left Leprechaun in the Lucky Charms.
And the ducks, honey. And the duck. Well, I say that. Look, I say that now. Like, I'm not gonna leave my husband. It depends. It depends on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If it's worth saving, it's gonna be saved. Yeah. Let's see. What about? Oh, single friends. When you were, single friends giving marriage parent advice.
Okay.
Now if Rarity shot me down some advice, she's been a beautiful wife. She's a beautiful mother, a beautiful entrepreneur, a beautiful friend, sister, mother, daughter. Okay.
Blessings.
I'm gonna be open to receive it. But a friend that's never been married, how do you give it? Do you take it? What you think about that? Single friend that's never been married.
Okay, so I'm a firm believer of you can learn a lot from a dummy. No, I'm just playing, but I'm a firm believer in learning from everyone. However, and it depends on the advice. Now, if you're trying to tell me about my marriage and you over here slanging, to this one, that one, and this one, and you ain't never been married, and I'm probably not gonna take the advice. Now, if it's, well, listen, girl, you don't want to, I've been married before and you don't want to do this, and this, then no, you said she ain't never been married?
Never.
If she giving me some bedroom advice, maybe, but other than that, no. I'm just being real. You telling me how to hold my mouth right? You telling me how to, you know what I'm saying? Then that's about it. I'm just being real. Like, other than that, how can you tell me how to be a wife when you've never been one? You're not one. You're not inspiring to be one.
Right. And I mean, everybody, they do have some examples, but baby girl, okay, like apples and oranges.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't, if you've never been in the situation, you're not actively, like you said, aspiring, like, I think you need to just be a supporting role. You know what I'm saying?
Period.
Like, support. Yep. But here's another one. What about married people fooling in single folks' business? Because I think that's messy too. Like, let me use an example. Let me use an example.
Okay.
Like, maybe you wouldn't be single if. I hate when people say that.
Maybe you wouldn't be single if.
Yeah, like if you wasn't like, you wouldn't be single if you, like projecting, like if you want to ho Merry Christmas. You
know what? It depends on who it's coming from and how their heart is. Now, you telling me this, and your marriage is just the garbage, honey.
Girl, you on divorce court Thursday afternoon, okay? Like,
you coming? Yeah, you coming to me? You know what I'm saying? You just lost in your own sauce, Then and you trying to tell me how to get married and how it's like. I don't want what you got. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is how you get married and you keep it.
Yeah, and it's like, if I gotta be struggling and looking crazy and feeling and looking depleted and sad.
What you trying to say, Rarity?
Oh no, hell no, girl, no.
I'm struggling.
No, you not. No,
I'm
you
parched.
hell. Girl, don't you dare take on that energy. Don't you freaking dare. You have a beautiful union. You have a beautiful marriage. You have a beautiful man. You know, I always tell you that. Don't you freaking dare.
That's that wife life. You be drying up real quick.
No, listen. Don't be telling these folks that, girl. Because you good. I'm gonna say, girl, your marriage is the bomb, honey. Okay, I didn't see and this is some real shit. I've seen you two interact. You guys are amazing together.
Oh,
you know what I mean? I could tell Jarvis loves you, and girl, hell no,
baby.
My original answer was gonna be, I think married women can tell single women something. You know what I mean? Depending, like, again, on, like, I would take advice from you, even though I've been married before. You know what I'm saying? You ain't kept your man. You ain't kept that man for that long for no reason.
Oh, girl.
Look, I'm sorry, I done turned into mama real quick. Like, don't do that.
Get me together, girl.
Yeah, no, but originally that would be my answer. Like, I would take advice from a married woman.
Yeah, because it could go either way, depending on the loving space that it comes from.
Yeah.
The intention behind it. Totally. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Even for single, because I mean, I've had friends that are single, and they, like you said, that freaky sneaky advice, right?
Girl, and a Pisces, I'm sorry, but a Pisces, I always take that type of advice from Pisces.
Listen, girl, Pisces sun, rising.
You so bad. Look, I done said that a couple of times on my platform. I know they know I'm talking. I know they know I ain't playing. I'm serious. One of my old best friends was a Pisces. Girl, I was on the phone. Girl, how you do that? Girl, I was trying to do that. She be like, okay, listen, this what you do.
It's them water signs, okay? Mm-hmm. All of us. It's real murky down there, okay?
Yes.
Let's see, what else? Boo?
The prevention of divorce. Remember we was gonna talk about that. The prevention of divorce starts when you're single.
Oh, so girl. Say it again.
The prevention of divorce start when you're single. And I don't know for that to be a 100% fact, but someone who has been divorced, who has went, through her healing process, and now seeing like what I did wrong in the relationship, things that I was blinded to, things that I just did not know. I think that it's important. I know in the church they talk about they be talking about how what is it, like, you need to go to like counseling before you get married and everything. All that stuff is important, that's together. But anyways, when you are single, working on yourself, incorporating self-care, having a relationship with God, spirit, universe, higher self, tapping into that divine abundance within oneself before you try to get into a relationship with somebody is so important, because I think that will help, not only for you to meet your divine life partner and things will last longer, but I think that it'll just help you two to navigate through different issues that could be solved, instead of getting a divorce.
Right. That's on period. That is.
Yeah.
Because, what do they say about marriage? Well, I don't know if they say it, but I've always compared marriage to a toolbox, an empty toolbox. People think going into marriage that it's all going to be rainbows and cupcakes and butterflies and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Hard. You're bringing two people together that have all these separate, different programmings. They have the similar idea, but you're both putting these different tools into this box. Okay, and it's not a one-size-fit-all toolbox or tool, or a one tool that's going to do multiple things for different projects. It's different tools, and you're not the same person. There's different seasons in marriage, just like there's even in your personal, and people think you have to be separate for personal growth, you know,
Yeah.
like you can still do your healing and your growing, your glowing together.
Yeah.
And you keep
Oh,
going to, you know, healing and glowing up yourself makes the person that you're with be like, wow, you know, she's changing. I need to step my game up. And
yeah.
that'll show you if they rise to the occasion. And sorry, you guys, my kids are playing. But if they rise to the occasion, you know, then hey, this is somebody I need to rock with. This is somebody I need to shake and bake, continue to shake and bake with.
Yep.
And yeah, like I wish I had the understanding and the knowing to work on myself before getting into a relationship. We definitely have done it together. We
Yeah.
have literally, you know, I have great parents. They raised me. They did beautiful things for me. But my husband and I, we have raised each other.
Yes.
We
Yes.
have raised each other.
Mhm.
Like, y'all, this stuff, this work is not easy, and people don't talk about it.
Mhm.
And it doesn't have to be this crazy drawn out. It can be the simplest things that aren't easy. But
Yep.
you don't have to throw in the towel. You and not internalize, but you know, do the inside work.
Yeah.
And I feel like early on in our relationship, in our marriage, I did a lot of blaming. Like everything is his fault.
Ooh, me too. Me too.
Yeah.
You are not alone.
Yeah. It was things that I needed to heal and fix and find out for myself. And I think a lot of people do like we have done, you know? And hey, look, I'm a firm advocate of therapy. I'm a firm advocate of journaling. I'm a firm advocate of having support and not like some people are like, oh, I just talked to Rico about my feelings because he gets me. And then now you have you're emotionally cheating.
Yes.
Right.
Girl.
Having support, having a support system, having a sister, developing a sister circle. You know, if you're not necessarily spiritual, you could be religious. Here in Utah, we have Mormons. That's the main religion here, and they have like a women's group. You know what I'm saying? That's their sister circle. If you're in the church, if you know you do that kind of thing, find that connection. You know, a book club. You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly.
Heal thyself.
And it's so many people that want change but don't want to do the work. Just as a spiritual, you know, life coach, I even in going through the process myself, you know, I did not see where I was going wrong. It took that other person to help me to kind of like reflect back what I was doing in my life. And a lot of people that come to me, you know, do the same thing that I was doing to my life coach, where it's like we can be so unaware of our own behaviors. And if we just take the time to really get real with ourselves. Shout out to Rare, RARE. Real awareness reveals everything. If we take the time to just get real with ourselves about what's really happening, not with whoever else start blaming them, pointing the fingers, you know, and start to become again aware of our own behaviors, it'll start to reveal everything in our lives that like why this is going this way, why is that going this way, or why this man is acting like this, why did he cheat, you don't have to ask nobody else outside of you.
Right.
We know the answers.
Yep. Exactly.
You know? But we don't want to take the time to really, like you said, to do that internal work. We want to point the finger and blame everything on everybody else.
Right. And we're not saying like be negative and beat yourself up, because there's some people that are meant to be in your life for a season, you know. Also, like when it comes to people that have children together, sometimes, you know, speaking on a spiritual level, those spirits, they have to get here through those people. You know what I'm saying? Like they decided to come through that union.
Yes.
Like that was in their contract that they signed to come here, to be here in this reality.
Damn, that's crazy.
And what'd you say, babe?
That's crazy you said that right
now. And sometimes you were supposed to link up or have a relationship with people because you're supposed to learn the lesson, so there is that thing. And I'm not saying if you are in an unhealthy situation by any means, get out of it. But if it's something, like what me and Rare are talking about, we know we were needing to heal and do things like that, for sure, stick around, heal yourself, do what you got to do. But if there's a toxic situation and you are being hurt, things like that, hey, you get out of that situation, because nobody deserves that. And that's on period. Any type of situation, you don't deserve that abuse. Okay, we want good smoke, we don't want the bad smoke.
Yes, you're so crazy.
But yes, girl. What else were we talking? What else was we talking about, Rare Boo?
I know prevention, single women who yeah, just however it starts with the energy. Yeah, it's as far as like the can single women and married women be friends? Whether they single or married, because it's some married women out here that ain't right, and then some single women out here that ain't right. So I was just one of my notes over here talked about just making sure their spirit is right. You know what I mean? And I don't mean that churchy, like that
right,
judgmental.
Right,
like,
girl. We ain't good for that.
Yeah, their vibe, their energy. Like, what type of are they the type of person that be on some shady stuff? I ain't gonna call nothing out, but
period.
we talked about it.
Hey, we know we got some of them. We know some of them.
Why is that even? It says why not? Why is that even a question?
What?
What's your input? Oh, you can't see it. 100% true says why not? Why is that even a question?
What, that if married women and single women can be friends?
Yeah.
Well, we're speaking on it because it's a thing that people like. If you're just coming in, people have told us throughout our lives that you don't have single people around your husband or your spouse or whatever, and we're trying to find out now in the millennial mindset, do you think that this kind of behavior should carry over to the new generations? Like, what's your thought on it? And so we're saying yes, they can be friends, but you have to use your discernment with like everything in your life. Only having people that are for you, for the best healthy possible outcome of yourself and your family, whether you're married or single, having those people around you to support you. So yeah, it is a question, because there's a lot of people that talk about it, who are for it, who are against it. So we're just having a good old conversation about it,
Thank you. You know me, I'm fire. I'm gonna let you handle that.
But yeah, that's
girl, look, I'm fire, you water. Put it out, baby.
Because I mean, for real, even baby, now I be hearing, no, and sis ain't got no man. No man. Hold on, you guys.
Okay. So 100% true. That is why it's a question, doll. We're gonna get out of here. If you guys have any questions, if you guys have any questions, then come on through.
Mm-hmm. Questions. I was saying, sis doesn't have a man. Like we were saying, don't take advice from people that they have toxic relationships. You know what I'm saying? They're coming from a toxic place.
Exactly. If they not where you want to be headed, don't take advice from them.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
What is our comments?
Don't look like it. Me being low shit starter. It gets the people going. It says, so were you ever friends with a married woman before you yourself got married?
Yeah. I definitely tried to be, but once again, that the bug in the ear of people telling them don't have single women around your husband played a big role in our friendship, and the friendship fell apart for sure. But I was aspiring to be a wife and, wanting to learn. And sometimes, like we said before earlier in the conversation, just like people come on and they look for videos to find people of um, minded energy, like you're a stay-at-home mom, you want to watch people cook and clean and do the things you do, get inspiration, or find wives to watch so you can get inspiration. Before I was tapped into here, I was tapped into real life, and it didn't work out. I had a few friends, and same thing, they got the same information. Don't have single women around your husband and stuff like that. But now, since I am married and I have kids, we do have more family oriented friends and stuff like that. And it's like, okay, it's safe to hang out with you now.
Yeah, I was gonna say too. What was I gonna say? Damn it! What did they say? Jay-Z married. Oh, sometimes women who act like that. Their man is already cheating on them. So it's like, you know what I mean? They're like hyper, what is it called? Like hyper focused on like women who are not single. Like all in all, do I want a single woman around my partner? No. Like I'll just be all the way 100. No, I don't. Whether he's cheating or not, whether he's a cheater or not, I think that yes, we should have, couple friends. Like we should go out with other couples because the conversations are different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think if my friend is single, I think she should be around me, not around us.
I feel that.
And even with you and Jarvis, like when we hang out, like if we were in the same state, I would just hang around. I was, hey Jarvis, but I don't think I would be like, oh yeah, I'm coming over and it's all three of us. No. Like I know that sounds, and I think that's just from me being married before. Like I just wouldn't do it. Nothing against Jarvis, but it's like I'm your friend. Now, if I get a husband or a boyfriend or something like that, then it's like, oh, we're going to the Jenkins house.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And that's understandable. And that's just like out of respect,
Yeah. That's why I said it's important that, you either, if your friend is single, she either has been married before or she's been married before or inspiring to be married to her own husband, not yours.
Yeah, I know. And this one says, and are you still the same? And have you changed since getting married? Oh, yeah, I have changed. Am I still the same? No. And that's kind of what sparked this conversation a little bit, because I don't completely 100% agree with that. But like I said, you got to use your discernment and only have, the people that are for your highest good, are in alignment with what you're trying to strive for, that structure, the family structure. Yeah, Rarity might be single, but she is a family oriented person. I have other friends that have experienced, gosh, I feel like I'm old, but now pretty much everybody married. They've been married. You know what I'm saying? So like they're all family oriented, but this was in my early 20s and I have definitely changed. Marriage changes you.
Yeah, girl. Yeah, do.
This one. I think that the angel. Wait, I can't.
The angle is that. It says, I think that the angle is that your single lifestyle may potentially entice the married woman. Feel me?
For some women that could. For some, you know what I'm saying?
Wait, your single lifestyle may potentially entice. It depends on the mindset.
Yeah. it depends on the mindset, the energy of the person, and their marriage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If this is looking to get out, she trying to get back into her single gal days. I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah. If her marriage is trash, and her
Yes.
man know that he's treating her like trash, he's not gonna want her to hang around a single woman because he's not going to want to lose her because he know he have ass in the marriage.
Yeah, totally. Yep.
Right.
But like we said, you gotta you can't let all those insecurities cloud your judgment, and you gotta go in and you gotta do that healing,
Yeah.
and see what the root issue, like why you feeling that way. Like if you feeling like you wanna, hey, Raquel over here, who is Raquel? Raquel over here is single, she over here on Tinder swiping and swipping, she on Puddle, whatever apps.
Yeah. POF, Puddle.
My friends be telling me about, I'm like, yeah.
Girl, I don't. Yeah, that's your thing.
But
I don't be on it.
Like where I am in my, in my life, it's not for me. Like,
yeah.
Because look, I'm married. I can do all the stuff the single people do. Okay, let me get a babysitter real quick, and me and him, we step it out. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yes. Ain't nothing. And that's another thing too. When I was married, I didn't get jealous of my single friends because it wasn't nothing out there in them streets.
Girl.
They would be complaining like, you so lucky. And I'm thinking like, I'm not lucky, but I don't want to be in your position either, honey.
Right. Me and Jarvis talk about it all the time. Like, I don't know how people are getting by in these single streets. Like, if they're not got their head together, because it is crazy out here.
Yeah.
Crazy out here for some dating folk. Okay, as a married woman, when you get into a fight with your husband, what's the type of advice that the single woman is going to give you? I don't know.
I guess want me to answer that? Because I'm a single woman.
Because I want to know. I want to know. Give me, because I don't know, girl.
So, well, the advice that I would give is that to communicate. Communicate is the number one downfall of a marriage. And so, communication, listening. Hey, Angel, listening. To your partner, really understanding what they're trying to tell you instead of deflecting, blaming, don't blame. Don't, you know what I mean? So it just depends. You know what I mean? I'm not going to egg her on. One thing, all my married friends, all my friends in relationships will tell you that I've talked to, whether they're my friends or just my clients, I will not ever encourage you to leave your person. I will try to, I try to first, ask them like,
sorry.
No, it's okay. Not their part, but like, you know what I mean? Try to have a conversation because again, that's like the number one thing. The number one thing is lack of communication. Lack of communication is the number one downfall outside of finances of relationships.
Girl, communication is key.
Hey, Angel. Exactly. No one ever just listen. Oh, no one ever just listen. Oh, yeah, that too. But I'm a Sagittarius. I'm giving my advice.
I know that's right.
Look, I'm giving my opinion.
Girl,
go ahead. You can ask a question.
Hey, I'm gonna get on my Oprah real quick.
Yeah. You said when you were married, you didn't get jealous of your single friends, and how did you end up, girl? How did that end up, girl?
When you were married, yeah, you said you weren't jealous of your single friends because you knew what you had,
Yeah, I was never jealous.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that question was for me or you?
I don't know. It says
when you were married. Okay, yeah. So when I was married, hell no, I was never, excuse my language, but I was never jealous of my single friends. My single friends probably, and I hate to say this, all respect, all love to my friends at that time. I don't have them anymore. But I feel like they were more jealous of me because I know I say, I gotta just be real. I feel like they were jealous of me. Not jealous, but they were inspired. I won't say that. They were inspired by my lifestyle because I was a stay-at-home mom. I traveled every year. I didn't have to work you know, it was cool. It was cool on the outside looking in. You know what I mean? But I was never jealous because I wanted my marriage and I did everything I could to keep it together up until a certain point.
Right. You know, that's interesting because I saw this, I don't know, it was a TikTok or a reel or whatever, and it was of a girl, and she said that her family and her friends always tell her that she was so lucky to be single. You don't have this husband that you gotta cater to, and you don't have these kids to clean up after, and all sorts of stuff. And she said, be careful saying that to single people. She said, because we want to have that person in our life and have that. She said, you know, she walked around her house showing her house, it's all perfect and proper, and you know, she's like, I wish I had somebody to cook for. She said, I wish I had little voices running through here yelling and laughing and, you know, toys to pick up and stuff like that. And yeah, like, and you know, my single days were, I was very, very young, and you know, who I was then is definitely not who I am now. I'm grown.
Period.
But yeah, it's true. Like, it's true. Like, I try to see it from both sides. You know what I'm saying? Like, but what? My puppy, he wants his sister.
That's okay.
Let's see. So do you think the age gap relationship can be
mediated? Is it mediated?
So the age gap relationship can
I don't know. I don't get what you're trying to say. You said, or do you get that question?
I don't know. Are you talking between the single person and the married person? Can you reword it? I don't know. It's always what we want it to be and don't have it until it's always what.
Oh, sorry.
It's always. Yeah.
We want to be
I think that glitters in the gold. The grass isn't always greener on the other side. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna get to you 100% true. I see your question. We're gonna go back to it. And she said, yes. She said, do others look at a age gap relationship as a no-go? I don't think so. I like an old ass man.
Oh, daddy, hey.
Not no trick. No. Now look, I don't want not no gold digging, but just the men. I like a mature man. I ain't gonna say. I like a mentally and physically mature man.
Hey, now look, I didn't raise mine. But it is nice when you don't gotta put in the work, okay? Like, you already know who you am.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think so, but girl, I feel like now that I'm a parent though, baby. Because listen, don't be bringing no old folk home until you grow. When you out the house,
yeah,
do what you want to do. But look, if he looking like my daddy,
I mean, okay. For example, let me see exactly, but look at it as a trick, which leaves me out when it comes to getting advice. Exactly, but some look at it as a trick, which leave me out when it. Oh, yeah. See, I'm not dating. I just like mature men. I'm not looking at it as. Of course, I want you to have your stuff together, but I'm not going for the older man so he can like do for me. It's just so because he's because you got some old fools out here, but. But some, like I'll take a 47, 48, you know what I'm saying? I'll take a 50, you feel me?
Like a fine wine, you know.
I take a, but yeah, I get what you're saying. It depends. Now, if you like 18 and you're dating like a 37, 40-year-old, I could see them being like, wait, hold on.
I can't even be judgmental because my mom and dad are 3 years apart. My mom's older. And then Jarvis's mom and dad, they are 9 years apart, and his mama older.
Yeah. I'm gonna need a good 10 years.
Hey.
I'm gonna need him to be a good 10 years older than me.
Without that age gap, my boo thing wouldn't be here now.
Is Jarvis older than you?
No, we're the same. Well, he's 4 months older than me, but we're essentially the same age. He old right now. He's 37. I'm still young, fine, and 36. Okay,
I know that's right.
But in February, I'll be old as hell. Like, yeah,
right. You said, let me go back to 100%. We're gonna come back to you, Angel. You said, I feel like Miss Jenkins is trying hard to justify her relationship with this divorced woman. Wait, what? Yeah, I don't get what you're saying. 100% true. And I'm not a divorced woman. My name is Rarity. You can call me Rarity. Yeah. This divorced woman.
I don't know what you mean. I don't.
If you have an issue in your relationship, FYI, I see why. But let's go back to look. It's always what we want. Okay, wait, hold on. Exactly. Sorry, I'm trying to get to the most recent comment. She said, "Who can I trust?" We live in a nice home in a nice, beautiful neighborhood, and we both put into the relationship financially and emotionally.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, my partner is 23 years old. I'll be 25 in November. Girl, that's nothing.
Yeah, girl, but you grown.
Yeah.
Yeah, you grown.
You'll be 25 in December.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all.
Yes. He's at 36. Why did Miss Jenkins get married that late? She didn't say she got married at 36. No. You don't listen. 100% true.
I've been married for almost 10 years. Yeah. I've been married for almost 10 years. We've been together for 16. So yeah, no. I didn't just get married. It feels like it though.
Right. Because it's beautiful in abundance.
Hey.
I do too think I don't, okay, think she needs to justify women in relationships can become alone, not lonely. Thank you. Alone, not lonely, but finding women who are relatable or hard. Yeah, I'm not alone. I'm not alone. Sorry. I'm not lonely. I mean, I'm not lonely.
Sorry. Somebody was calling me. So, okay, I can't. Look how close I got to get to read this.
Girl.
I said, I do. Yeah. And see, that's why we're talking about what we're talking about, because in whatever season of your life that you're in, finding sisterhood, like true sisterhood, is hard. It's hard. And that's why we're getting on and we're talking, because we are building a community of like-minded, like-energied women, whether you're single, whether you're married, whether you're partnered up, whatever, from whatever walks of life. You're a veteran wife, okay? Everybody has something to offer, but it can be. I completely agree with you, Angel. Like, you don't know who, and you don't know who has your best interests at heart. And finding that's a thing. Like, I feel like when you get to a certain spot in your journey, with yourself and with your spouse, you crave that like sisterhood. Like, that's where I am in my divine feminine healing journey. Like, I am craving and I'm seeking sisters, you know what I'm saying? Because we have so much more to offer together than apart.
Period. Yeah, and I think too, if you have any questions right now, and she said, I want to join the conversation, I'm tired of this ish, LOL. Yeah, if you have any,
I don't know what's wrong with my stuff. Okay, you sounded like a chipmunk again.
Oh no. Can you hear me?
Okay, now you back.
Okay. It says, I want to join the conversation, I'm tired of this ish. And I was telling Angel she can ask any questions that you have. Me and Jamila are here to help and guide and nurture and love, you know.
Damn. Okay.
It's tripping.
Yeah, totally. Hit us up. Sorry, but Rarity needs to realize that her getting divorced is a little uncomfortable for other people. What? Why? Why? So that they can learn, so she can teach people different things. I appreciate you for being vulnerable and sharing your experience with us, because it's not easy. And if you can help the next, okay, to prevent them from going through what you had to go through. What is the saying we talked about? Our parents will always tell us, I went
What?
through it so you didn't have to.
Period.
And
Yeah, and
that's on that sisterhood, that bonding. We go through experiences so the next generation doesn't have to.
that's what
Go
we're
through.
here for.
Mhm.
We're here to learn, grow, and thrive and get to the next level. I'm getting married again. That's like a fact. I'm a wife. Period.
Yes.
Like, so, you know, if my what is it called, divorce makes you uncomfortable, then I don't know. What I eat don't make you, go to the restroom.
I get alone sometimes. I'm always talking to my partner, and I know for a fact it's over. Oh, sister, 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 sister. I have been there. But you know what really helped?
Jarvis,
Oh,
Mr. Hunt had a missed video call from you. Oh, must have been the little ones.
It was baby girl trying to call you. Hi, babe. I have been there. Like I I had given way too much, okay, to my husband. And that's why before we get to the finding, going inside and kind of figuring out what you need, journaling, your meditation, so you can attract and be in alignment to find the light energy women, for you, because it can be, and you don't have to go through this by yourself, period. And like I said, I'm a big advocate of therapy and journaling and expressing yourself, because once again, getting back to the divine feminine and masculine energy, like men just aren't set up like that.
Right.
Like they are very so much in their masculine energy, and they can't really understand. So girl, come on over, slide into our DMs over on IG, baby.
Yes.
The links are in the description box. Heck yeah.
Yeah, she said that she would like to. She said, I would love to be a guest and introduce myself and share my story. Yeah, we can definitely set something up, Angel.
Call me, boo.
Why can't she grow and thrive with other divorced people? What are you talking about? 100% true. Why are you in here? Let's ask this. Because I am, you know what I'm saying? I need to be a example, obviously. Okay. What's your relationship status? Let's talk about that, because sometimes people will project, and that's understandable, but what is your relationship status, and what do you need from us right now? Because we are here to uplift you and serve.
And just a little backstory, me and Rarity have been friends since she was married. We actually bonded over being moms and stay-at-home mothers and wives, and we've been rocking for a long time. Okay.
Period. Point.
We have been rocking for a long time. And what kind of friend or person would I be to abandon my friend because she moving on to bigger and better things?
And I've never, and that's the thing. Like, I've never. It don't matter. Let's move on. Because I feel like low key, I feel like I'm married already. I feel like I'm married. Like, my husband is there. We just getting our shit together. We just haven't met yet. We are coming together. We are going to be in the union. He's healing his wounds. I'm healing my wounds. You know what I mean? We're building this wealth individually. So when we come together, we could be multi-millionaires. Honey.
I know that's right.
Multi-billionaires. Honey.
I know that's right. And it's an inspiration. It's an inspiration to me to be able to be in alignment and be friends in your 25, baby.
Girl.
Oh, 100% true. Oh, man. Yes. Hi, Jarvis. Your kids, they are playing their little butts off. Mrs. Jenkins, what will happen if Rarity got divorced again? Would you still be... Hell yeah. Because I signed a contract, baby.
Don't speak that into my life. What is your relationship status? Look, let's get the people what they want. You know me, I'm a fire sign. I'm getting right into it. Okay, let's make this thing entertaining tonight because I'm all for the entertainment.
Oh yes, I'm gonna be. When you find a real one, you stick with them. Okay.
Yeah, like what? I don't understand why divorce. First of all, divorced women can't be single hood rat hoes. Okay, shouldn't be around married women.
Right.
But a woman who has been divorced and who has sought out help and healing, who has healed, who is on a journey, who is inspiring to be married again. I don't think that's an issue.
Right. And hey, there's a lot of people who are going through this. You know what I'm saying? And they haven't had the support. Or just like beautiful Angel right here, that she's going through a season that I have definitely been through, and I know Rarity been through. And so now we can uplift and be together and help each other. Just had a baby. Oh, girl. And now, gosh, that is like the time when you just like, you need that, hey, that girlfriend to come over and bring you some muffins and bring you a green juice. Oh, congratulations on your beautiful star seed. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think I felt very disconnected. Oh, you did? Yes. I felt disconnected from my husband when I had my babies, because you're just like, woo, all over.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
That postpartum.
You're Sagittarius? Yes.
That thing, but
oh my gosh, yes.
I'm a vocal person. I rarely text.
I'm a vocal person too.
Yeah. We can set something up. You want her to join the live? Do you want to join? Or you want to set something up later, or how are you going to do it?
You can just, I don't know how to work this thing. Can you just join, folks?
Let me see.
Girl, this is like a 3-way call.
I've been around much older married career-driven women, like in their 50s and 60s. I've seen how things are run, and I've made it to a great point in my life similar to theirs.
Yeah.
You said, let me see. Okay, not going to lie, but I love what Miss Jenkins, and she said that she doesn't believe in leaving people when they are going through a bad period in their lives. That's beautiful. I'm not going through a bad period. Who is it? You about to get blocked. I done tried, honey. I tried. You're blocked. Because you speaking too much negativity over something that you don't know about, honey. My life is high vibrational. And I felt myself going too deep into that root chakra, honey.
Oh, the root will get you.
Yes.
The root will get you.
The devil, the lower chakra, the root, honey, it loves the little bit of drama. Hallelujah. Okay.
We rebuking, baby.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
It was feeling too good to my spirit. I was ready. Like, what? What? You ready? Huh? Oh, what you say?
He was going to catch me.
That sounded like a hater. It was a hater. That's
right now.
What's crazy is I did a reading on myself in a Patreon group. Not on myself, but this came up in the Patreon group. Like, somebody gonna try to like get you to be in your lower self, and I totally forgot about that until right now. So that's the importance too. Shout out to the Rare Tribe, who look at my readings, who book personal sessions with me, who are part of the Patreon group, because it literally will prepare you for the BS like this. You know what I'm saying? When you know what's happening, when you know what's going on, when you are prepared, it helps you to kind of pull your energy back. Like, oh, wait, hold on. I'm not supposed to be interacting or engaging in this, because right now my energy is so high vibrational, and we are not fighting against flesh and blood, but we are fighting against spirits and principalities. So it's so important that you are aware of self. And if I wasn't aware of self right now, 30 minutes later, honey, then, I wouldn't have stopped engaging with that, energy.
Oh yeah. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh yeah. Send you your email.
Yes, an email to your email. Let's see. Yeah, baby, would love to meet you guys. Yeah, we're gonna send Jamila an email because we don't want to just have not like that. Angel, you are amazing energy and all that, but where I want to make sure that we have positive energy on a platform. You are positive energy, but before we just allow somebody to kind of come up on stage, let's talk about some things first. So yeah, you can email Jamila. What's your email?
It's in my description. Yep. Fighting against spirits and principalities that are the unseen. Yeah, totally. Mm-hmm. But it is just us Jenkins 2018 at gmail.com, and it's down in my description box.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, girl. Like, no, I mean, friendship can be such a beautiful thing, and I wonder if these traditions will get carried over to the next generation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we both married, single, divorced. We got so much to offer, so much knowledge and so much insight. And it's like if we seek out these kind of things in these relationships with love and respect, and they're in alignment, girl, ain't no more divorce lawyers getting no shmoney up in here.
Right, exactly. And that's the whole point. What's crazy is that I don't think that person, whoever that was intentions were to they just wanted to troll, because that was the whole point of me even coming on, is to talk about how the preventing divorce. It starts when you are single. And so I think that the only person, like, say for example, if Jarvis had an issue with us hanging out, I would respect that, because I respect union, I respect marriage.
Oh, shit,
and yeah. So it's unfortunate that people will just look at a person and judge. I've been celibate. I don't talk to anyone other than.
Oh, hey, Angel, I got your email. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I've been celibate. I don't date. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, single people need to expand their understanding that we are multidimensional. That we are not all, the same one-way track road that your mind is on. Everybody else's is not. You know, everybody who has the title of single is not under the same umbrella.
Right.
You know what I mean? Everybody who is a baby mama, everybody who's married is not under the same umbrella. That's the thing.
That's what I was just about to say, because even the married ones too, baby.
Yeah. So it's just like, look, I'm gonna have to stop playing and get serious now and throw a little knowledge on that ass.
Hey, girl, look, what was I watching? There was a show. I think it was You. Have you ever seen that show on Netflix called You? Girl, one of the seasons, he a serial killer or something. He didn't got married. He didn't met his soulmate, because she crazy too. They moved to a neighborhood. They got a little child. They married. And they meet another married couple and got Sharon. And they some swingers. Look, I don't have time for that. So not all married people are in alignment. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So
yeah, and this is the thing. When you really start to expand your consciousness, you understand that once you free yourself, there are so many dynamics to life, so many dimensions, so many realities here.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And when you put yourself, you put yourself in a box. You put yourself in a box. You put yourself in one reality. Don't try to put everybody else in one. Okay? Don't try to put everybody else in one, because I ain't gonna keep going, because you know me, I'll keep going.
Well, to all the single married couple cuffing, what they call it when it's cold and you in the house snuggling, whatever season you
cuffing up, honey.
You cuffing, whatever you doing. I hope you can take something away from the fact of loving, and healing. Okay, that's what we all need. That's
Yes.
what we all about to get it. Okay.
Yes.
But I want to again express extreme gratitude for your friendship. I
Oh,
appreciate you. I've learned so much from you
thank you.
over all these years, and you are inspiration, baby. And when I grow up, girl, I will be like you.
You stupid. This is the thing. For all the married folk watching, okay, it's some single friends you want your wife to have, honey.
Hey,
Because she gonna be the
especially
one to keep that ass at home. Okay, keep
girl,
y'all together.
keep
You know what I'm
yep
saying?
and
It's the
yes.
divorced woman that's not out here still bitter that
Hey,
will keep your wife at your house. You get what I'm
right.
saying? Because she gonna
Yes.
say,
That
"Hey,
and
work
that.
that shit out with your husband." You know,
Yep.
or you know what I mean? And I would hope that the husbands have those type of friends that are like, man, don't leave your wife. Go talk to her. Get some
Yes.
flowers. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
that's the type of shit we talking about personalities now, you know, not titles.
Talk that talk, baby.
You
Yes,
know?
talk that talk. That's the stuff that folks need to hear. Right. That's the kind of friends that I want. Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever their status is. I want people
Yeah.
that are going to uplift me up. Just like how I want my husband to be. The
Yeah.
people in my life need to be a reflection of that as well. Like
Yeah.
if you just gonna let me out here being a whole bum, I don't want you.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Bitter is a red flag. It definitely is. Definitely.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. It's some married people that are bitter that I don't want to be around because they telling you how bad marriage is.
Girl.
So let's not just act like it's the single folks out here because it's married. You know, it's married people that will make you feel, on men and women will make single people feel like this ain't what you want.
Or shoot, they be making the married people feel like that.
It's like, yeah, it's like, you know, marriage is hard, but it's worth it.
Yes, it is.
It's hard, but it's worth it when you take your time and you don't just hop in the bed with somebody.
Oh, girl, yes.
And try to make a square fit in the circle.
Right. That. Anybody can do that. Anybody.
Yeah, we ain't about to make me feel bad for healing and growing and glowing, honey.
Hey, growing and glowing. That's my boo. Period. Yep.
Yes. Sorry, I had to, because I know that person gonna come back and watch the replay. So yeah, I'm talking to you 100% true. I gave you some 100% truth.
Right. Right.
You said regardless of age, yeah.
Regardless of age. Regardless of age. Yeah. I mean, I don't, like I said, like my husband, his parents, they've been married for, it is hard. It's the fixing part that is a challenge. Oh yeah, baby. It is. Especially when you're working on yourself.
Like boom, disagreement, no, now what?
Yeah.
What are some, let's get, okay, so what are some, I'm sorry, I went on a whole tangent and the Holy Spirit said, sit your ass back and talk to Angel. Angel, what is your current issue right now? What do you need help with? Because I was too busy talking crap. You both said that though. I'm a fancy way though. Yes. Let me see. She said, I always get told to shut up.
By whom? Wait a minute. Scooby, who told you to shut up? Look, blink, 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 blink.
Right. We like,
look, where my Nikes at?
Right.
Where my shoes? Get your shoes on.
Ready.
Yes, let's go.
I'll be right back. Let me go get my light.
Okay, baby. First of all, nobody should be speaking to you in that manner. Okay, we not doing that. Ain't nobody telling us to shut up. You have every right to use your throat chakra like everybody else does. Okay, and that's on period. Yeah. I feel like this is an interesting, hot topic. We're going to have to be talking about this again. This is an interesting. Let's see. Let me see what you said. Okay, I feel that men can have I healed paths when it comes to emotional maturity. I believe that how abuse happens, but since maturity is at play, no. So because they're older than you, they feel like they have the right to tell you. How do I clarify that? Like, okay, so like because this person is older than you, they feel like they can treat you like one of their children. Is that what you're saying? Is that, am I picking up what you put down? I got it wrong. Because no, if you listen, you parent your children, you wife your wife, okay? You parent the children that need to be parented, okay? Age does not equal maturity and all the time in a lot of cases, okay? And that's on period. Respect. You have to respect, okay? Let's see. Because we can only get how someone feels about something you say or do so much when it does. It becomes okay to get upset as a reaction. We're gonna chitty chat. We are gonna chat. But like I said earlier in the chat, don't stay in a situation that's toxic. Yes, you know, some things when you're doing your work within yourself, um, and they're healthy and they're safe and it's in a non-toxic environment and things can be worked out, okay. But if it's toxic and people are putting you down or belittling you or making you feel like you can't speak up, that's not okay. Not always toxic. It's sporadic. Well, then, for me personally, I can only speak personally about myself. And do you see yourself in this situation 2 weeks from now, 2 months from now, 2 years from now, 20 years from now? Can you allow yourself to put up with the emotional roller coaster? We come back to each other even if we don't talk about it right away. And see, that's where communication comes in play. And I have somebody in my life that's like that, where it is very toxic and abusive and manipulative, and then acts like it never happened.
Where we at? Sorry.
Yeah. So go back a little bit because I want to know what your take is.
Oh, my bad. Okay. Where should I go back to?
Go.
Okay. Girl, I had to go get my adventuring because my heart chakras.
I know. I got mine on right now, babe. Let's see.
Said, okay, I feel that men can have.
Yeah, that one.
I feel that men can have I heal past when it comes to emotional maturity. I believe that's how abuse happens, but since maturity is at play, it isn't an extreme case. Now, can things get heated? Yes. So the touchy part is when a man feels disrespected by a tone or attitude. How do we clarify that? Because did I understand that correctly? What I don't get it. I'm sorry.
So basically, because the person is more mature, they feel like they can be dominating in a sense or um that the younger person can't vocalize. They don't like their tone. They don't like how they're moving. And kind of almost like, it's not always toxic type situation, but because they're mature, they feel like it's acceptable. Okay. And we talked about this. Rarity and I talked about this when people are operating, especially when it's the male masculine, when they're operating their negative alignment and their masculine energy, this is a characteristic of that. But see, here's the thing with mature people, they set in their ways, depending on, if they're trying to better themselves.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's up to you. If you think, this is for me, when I look at a situation as such, do I see myself being able to put up, or am I planning on putting up with the situation 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years, 20 years from now? Me, I might not be a fire sign, but I'm gonna drown your ass.
Oh yes, that Pisces.
I'm not doing it. And that's all period. But you have to use your discernment, okay? If it's worth the healing, if you're going in, you're doing the healing, you're doing the work, and they're not doing anything, and now you've brought life into the situation, you have to figure, not only are you going to put up with it for the 2 weeks, the 2 months, the 2 years, the 20 years, but do you want to expose them to that? Right. And like I said, I'm a married woman. My parents, his parents, they have been married for a very, very long time, 30 plus years. My parents about to celebrate their 35th wedding anniversary this week. But look at it. Look at Rarity, you're a perfect example. You saw that you couldn't put up with that for 2 more weeks, 2 more months, 2 more years. Use your discernment. So if it's, because some people, they not ready. They not ready to do this work. They're not ready to do this healing. And with the maturity level of age, okay,
the thing,
they probably ain't trying to change.
Yeah, and the thing is, what I had to realize is that I can't change anyone but me. A lot of the times we are in relationships where we try to change the other person, and I get it. We love them. We want them to change. We want them to do better. We want them to treat us a certain way. But at the end of the day, I hate to say it like this, but it's about how are you showing up for you? How do you feel when these things are occurring in the relationship? Does it feel good?
Right.
No. Yes or no. If it's no, then it's like, okay, how am I showing up for me moving forward? You know what I mean? As much as I want this relationship, as much as I want this to work out, as much as I want them to change, as much as I want this to stop, I have the ability and the power to change it. Not change them, but change my situation.
Yeah. And is it something you can work on or work through with a therapist? Because I'm definitely, I'm about that life. Is it something you can work on or work through with a life coach? Like, are they
and it's
willing
not
to
always
work?
it's not I was going to say, it's not, when I say work, you can only change you, it's not always about leaving your person.
Right.
Me and my ex-husband, we went to therapy several times. But when I saw in the therapy sessions that there was a lack of awareness on his part, and possibly on my part, okay, too.
Oh yeah.
But at the time, I only knew what I knew, so that's how I handled it. But moving forward, to prevent you from, I don't know, was it abuse in this situation?
Seems like
we come back to each other, even if we don't talk about it right away. Yes, for a long time. Let me see. It's the part where I hope nothing threatens. Where I'm at. Shit.
This comment right here. Both of you tell them toxic and need orange juice with ice to cool down their man version of menopause. That's so funny. But he should never tell them, oh, this is my husband, you guys. But he should never tell you to shut up, Angel. It's demeaning and hurtful and causes resentment. Talk to him and let him know how it makes you feel.
Thank you. There it is.
Jarvis,
There it is.
I love you so much.
There it is. And why are you back? Didn't I tell you this person was gonna come back?
Why do you have that wedding ring on your hand?
It's not a wedding ring. It's a ring that my grandmother had before she passed, and I wear it.
Oh Lord.
In place of another ring that I had. So, but anyways, moving forward, I feel hurt. I want to cry because I don't like to exert negative energy. I'm always positive and a bit active. I know it's not about leaving, but that's what I'm not afraid of, but just not knowing how the other will truly react.
Yeah. And that could be the scariest part. But at that point, just from personal experience, you gotta just jump. You gotta rip that Band-Aid off. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And some people have said this. I don't know. Have you ever done this, Verity? Some people say write them a letter.
Mm-hmm.
Write it down. If you physically feel like you can't express it verbally, which you should always feel that way. You should always feel that way, especially with your significant other. But write it down. Write it down, rehearse it. You can give them the letter or not. Some people write it down, release everything they want to release, and then burn it. Or you feel like you really want to have this dialogue, write it down.
I used to write my mom letters growing up. That's so funny that you said writing a letter, and that's how me and my mom actually, my mom wrote me a letter, and I have in my marriage. I have wrote my husband letters. He wrote in cards for me. When it comes to my divorce, we tried everything, so it wasn't like I just walked away. But yeah, it's all trial and error. It's all trial and error. It's all, like I said, number one thing is communication at the end of the day, and understanding that you can't change anyone else. You have to change you, and they will follow your lead. Either they will follow you and heal with you, or they will fall off.
Yes, and that's how you can tell is who is for you and who is not. Yeah. When you rise to the occasion, when you do the work, when you do the healing, and hey, sometimes that's who you can tell who's going through the shit with you. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to weather the storm alone, because baby, it's rough out here in these streets, period.
This is some weird. I don't know who 100% true is, but her man is in here, right? I don't think she needs your words of affirmation.
Mr.
It says, I love Miss Jenkins, bro. She's a breath of fresh air. Miss Jenkins is incredibly lucky. Mr. Jenkins, yes, he sure is. But he don't need you to tell her that. He ain't here to let her know.
Oh, Darby, I love you. But hey, that Libra right there, he be dropping them the marriage gems.
Okay. I will tell him tonight.
Yes. We're going to send you some loving, supportive energy. Okay. You used to write your mom letters. Yes, baby. That'd be honey. I'd be pouring it out.
It says, but was it? Let's ask Jarvis. Can we ask Jarvis a question? Or you ask Jarvis? I want to be respectful. How does he feel about you being hanging around a single woman?
Jarvis, are you still in the chat, bro? Is you still in the chat?
So that way we won't have a third party, Mr. 100% truth, or whoever the hell it is, giving their opinion on something that don't got shit to do with them. It says, why does Verity take offense to everything? It is a divorced woman thing.
You are okay, Jarvis. How do you feel about me being friends with single women's? He said, yeah. I don't think Verity's taking offense at all, but we already know. We know what time it is, but
it's not offense to what the divorce part. elevated enough to understand that it's not that you are sending a very negative energy. You're being judgmental. I'm being offensive to your judgment of me. You're judging me. So let's get clear on why I'm being, yes, I am being offensive, but it's based off your judgment of me. Sorry.
Girl, you all right, my boo? You all right?
Don't nobody want to be judged, honey.
Girl, he over here typing. I can feel it. He over here typing.
Look, and you know why I'm responding anyway, because this is what we do. We entertain the people. We didn't held 5 people in here for so long. Because people like to see you know what I'm saying? We in here just talking about positive stuff.
Yeah, we talk about the juice and the ugly side, okay?
Yeah, the judgment of the single or the divorced woman.
Yeah.
We need to bring that back. Let me see. Everyone has fell off and I've moved up and onwards. It feels weird.
It does. It does when you're there by yourself. I can relate, baby.
Yeah.
I'm adopted too, and I never knew how to feel as an adult being
having no parents and family, but the family I make on my own. Oh.
And you know what, Angel? It sounds like you're working through your mother and your father wounds of your healing journey of your inner child work. Okay. Mm-hmm. I did a video over on my channel about inner child healing. Check that out, boo. Like, for real. I think it's going to be very beneficial for you. And we're going to talk some more about it. But yes, like.
I said offensive. I meant defensive. Sorry. Sorry.
I knew what you meant, girl.
Hey. I'm like, I am.
And some people don't realize, like, on a spiritual level, our blood family, you know, is the vehicle to get us here into this reality. But our spirit family is this family that we make.
Yeah.
Like, we come into this existence searching for them. Like, they are looking for us. And yeah, that's a beautiful thing. A beautiful, beautiful thing to create your own family with the spirit tribe. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Let's see.
And not everybody built for this.
Period.
It doesn't bother me. I'm very comfortable with our love and relationship.
Yeah, like I've never even.
I'm blushing.
Yes, I know. Look, and I love y'all. I love y'all so much. Like, that let me know that's the person in here just trolling for no reason.
Oh Lord, Rarity. This topic in itself is a sensitive topic. Being with you. Oh.
What type of conversation were you expecting? It doesn't matter. No, what's your relationship status? You're not coming in here to have a conversation. You're coming in here to be judgmental. There hasn't been any, you haven't gave any information on how you feel about the topic. You came in here being judgmental. But okay, we can move forward.
And that, yes, like, I'm going to say it like this, though. Jarvis said it so sweet and so eloquently. I'm always going to support healthy relationships for myself, for him, for us together. As long as the people are grounded, they are elevating you, you know, they're breathing life, light, and love into you. And I know that sounds so like, oh my God, I walk around with no shoes and I eat granola. But truly, like, before I became on my journey, that's all I want for him. And that's all I want for myself is people that are going to elevate you. And if my single girlfriend's going to do that better than my married girlfriend, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoever is breathing that life, baby, bringing that love, you know, and hey, Miss Rarity, you are the epitome of what a beautiful, divine feminine woman, mother, entrepreneur, daughter, sister, businesswoman, baby. Like you said, you're a micro influencer, baby.
Period.
Life coach, baby.
Look, low key, I'm moments like this I tell myself, should I really be life coaching? But this is life.
It is.
You know, this is life, and you're gonna deal with people like this. You know, you're gonna deal with situations like this, and you just gotta, you know, be able to have a conversation. We conversating. I ain't mad at you. I ain't got nothing but love for you. Do your thing, boy. I crazy ass. It says, okay, my relationship status is that I was in a committed relationship, but had to end it because of work, a opportunity overseas.
So you had to go overseas
and abandon your partner. You abandoned your partner to work overseas. Sorry, I'm talking shit. Like, and you calling me?
My root chakra is tilted.
You talking about me? That's what I'm saying.
My root chakra. Wait a minute.
Block down. Huh?
I said my root chakra.
Let me go on block. Okay. I know it's supposed to be a hit circle, but you know we gotta get it. We gotta have it. Hey Tracy.
Hi Tracy. Wait a minute. Now I can see something. I can't see you when I see the comments, but Angel said what astrology sign is. Who? Me, her. Oh, she's a Gemini. He's a Gemini. Who's Tupac?
Because that's right, Jarvis. Jarvis, no. He know I just hit a lyric from, that was Tupac's lyric that I just said. I ain't mad at you. Got nothing but love for you. Do your thing,
right.
Boy.
That's right.
Yes. You're a Gemini. She's a Gemini. You're a Gemini? No, you're not a Gemini.
Me, I'm a Pisces. I am a Pisces that has worked on their throat chakra.
I could tell.
Very overactive.
And mine is too, as you can see. Very overactive and unbalanced, honey. Very overactive and unbalanced.
Woo, girl. Don't play with the mama. You always gonna get the bear, okay? Oh, Tupac's your opposite side.
Oh, he's a Gemini. Oh, I'm a Sag. She's a Gemini. Okay.
Oh. That's cool. Yeah. I just, look, we just support healthy relationships. We glowing and growing together. And if you
have a little ratchet fun in between.
If you're not on that type time, like to the left, hey.
Yeah. Look, I let this go all the way left. I'm sorry, but my
quit apologizing. Because that's the other thing. People think, when folks is over here, they spiritual life coaches, they tarot readers, they make you practitioners. Yeah. You don't think that I was a gangster once.
You don't think I'm gonna rearrange out the roast chakra?
Look, I'm a mama, I'm a wife, and I got to get people together, and that's on period. Okay.
Yeah, like that's why I'm like, damn, do I still want to have the title of spiritual life coach? Because sometimes, but then I have to tell myself all the time, this is real life. This is real life. This is how it goes. I'm not perfect.
And here's another thing. I've been talking about Pisces lately. LOL. I love you guys, especially before you guys. Oh yeah. Yeah. Another thing, I feel like, because we was talking about it today, where our mamas is some straight gangsters. They some old jizzles, okay? Like, you don't want none. You don't want smoke. That's a smoke.
I'm surprised she ain't said my mama ain't came up here and said something. Or my sister, because I'll be arguing with somebody, they'll be like, I'm like, damn, I didn't even know you was watching.
But some women, they don't know how to stand up for themselves. And so even just doing it in this polite way, not accepting the smoke, it's a lesson. You're teaching somebody. That's what we're here to do. We're trying to glow up, grow up, and help others too. Period.
Yeah. And I'm not. I don't know. I don't like people just saying anything. You know what I mean? Especially coming from an ignorant space. Like if they were coming from a curious space,
Yeah.
then that's different. But when you're coming from an ignorant space, I can't handle that, and my emotions be getting all over the place.
That's like, poking the Buddhist monk and thinking that he wanted to hold G in his life before. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Buddha ain't taking that.
Yeah, that's like, okay, so somebody come hit your child, slap your child. Since you spiritual, you ain't gonna say nothing. You ain't gonna do nothing.
Pisces are soft Sagittarius.
Really, look, Sagittarius are more of a dominant sign. I know, I'm working on it. When I'm with my man, though, I'm real soft. Okay.
I be trying, girl. I be trying.
Yeah.
It's that.
If I had a man, girl, I wouldn't be doing. If he was up in here, I'd be like, yes. Oh, what did you say? 100% true. Okay, I'm just gonna block you, sweetheart. But since I ain't got no man, I'm single. I can cut your ass out.
Look, Jarvis already know. Jarvis already know. You get the smoke. Period.
I don't know why
all
I'm like
the
that.
smoke.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm like that. It's like in front of my man and my dad, I want to be a sweet little angel, honey. But when I'm single,
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, I love this. But girl, we changing minds.
Yes. I'm gonna pray and meditate on this tonight. I'm gonna come back in a new person in a new form because I changed fast. I'm a life path 5.
Hey. I forgot which one I am. I'm gonna have to add that up.
Yeah.
Come over here and drink one of the baby's juice boxes. That conversation got me porched.
Girl, you know what? Maybe I do need to look. I can't wait till what did I win? What did I win? Because I know you about to,
girl.
Get me together.
You won you a beautiful Reiki session. I'm about to put these hands on you, girl, and we're gonna scan your energy. Oh, already right now I'm seeing yellow and orange, baby.
Oh,
and
yes.
We're see where you glowing and flowing. All in the chakras, okay?
What about my throat chakra? Is it off?
No, but your heart chakra, we gonna open that up a little bit more, baby. Mm-hmm.
Damn,
we gonna scan that aura, and then we gonna see what's in the quartz. The quartz.
I'm so happy. I'm so ready.
I'm so excited.
I'm so ready.
Girl, I'm so excited.
I would let you do it on here, but I got too many haters. I ain't trying to have them all up in my energy. Okay?
Girl.
You see how I don't even know where that one came from, honey.
Oh, yes. I kind of feel like I'm a 6. So Angel says she thinks she's a 9. Well, she knows she said I am 9. Mm-hmm. And Indies and Motivations and Completions. Girl, listen, I'm tired.
Do you think it is a fire thing? So you're more of a Leo?
Oh, I'm a Leo moon. So yes, baby.
Oh,
girl, it's because I got these crystals on.
Oh, so I'm more. Oh, so I'm more of a Leo. Yeah, I've been picking up Leo energy, I guess, in my reading. So yeah, I've been feeling. That's funny. 5th house ruled by the sun. Mm-hmm. I have Leo in the 3rd house. Fire. I need to learn. My stuff. But yeah. Do you think it's the fire thing? So I don't know. I think it's I'm from the hood thing. And trying to change my life thing and not taking no bullshit thing. I don't know.
Period. Because that's what folks think. Like women, we just supposed to take whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then when you throw in the spirituality, just like you supposed to kumbaya. I'm a kumbaya and whoop your ass. Okay?
Yeah, divine feminine energy is very strong. They get it confused with masculine, but divine feminine energy is very powerful. I feel like it's more powerful than divine masculine, because contemplation, okay, when you be contemplating, okay, when you sit back and you think, why you think you get more time for premeditated judgment, honey? Because that's that feminine energy. Oh, you sat back and thought about that shit. You know?
Right, facts.
It's powerful, but quiet as a mouse, yes. Okay, I'm getting sleepy now. Your life path is 5. I assume it just comes to me. The quote me, but usually I'm right. Wait, what happened? You said, I swear I'm always saying that. I was at home the other day and the little bees be flying some type of way. Your life path. I assume it comes to me. The quote. You say I'm like quiet as a mouse. Me too, baby. Just want to sleep. Yeah. You sleepy too? We done been on here damn near 2 hours.
Girl, it was a good one. It was a goodie.
Yes.
I'm so excited. But yeah, make sure you guys come back, tap in on Tuesday. We're doing our last check-in for the No Spend, No Eat Out November, baby. And then next month, let's see, do you feel females are more competitive? Oh, girl, yeah. But that's the unhealed trauma, the unhealed mother and father wounds, the unhealed child wounds, not integrating with your shadow work, doing your integrating with your shadow side, not doing your shadow work, projection, you know what I'm saying? Yes, totally. Like, it doesn't even have to be like that. Like, just like the lions. You see how the lions do? You see how the women are, the female lions?
They work together.
Period. And so that's where we're trying to get. That's where we're elevating to. But don't forget to tap in next month. We're detoxing. We detoxing from all the things that are no longer serving us. Okay, whether it's food, baby, whether it is spending, baby, if it's mine's TV, you guys. Oh, I love me a good show. I'm detoxing from that. Social media, cleansing my vessel, baby. What else? What else we got going?
Shit, I don't know. I was just thinking, like, yeah.
Well, make sure you guys tap in. We're gonna be back on Tuesday.
We're gonna be detoxing for sure.
Yeah, baby. All right, because I'm tired too. I'm about to get me something to eat, then I'm gonna lay down.
Okay, yeah, me too. I'm tired. That took a lot out of me.
Yes, thanks, Jarvis. Thank you, Chantel. Who else was up in here? Tanya, Tracy. What was her name? Thank you.
Angel was here. Let's see. I think that's all I could see on my thing.
All right. Well, we appreciate you. Express so much gratitude. I'm gonna hit you in the email. And thanks for having me again, Rarity.
Thank you for coming. Thanks for us being together. And anybody, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Don't fuck with Rarity because she gonna get on that ass.
Hey.